Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LBLCS. I'm your host this evening, Buggleberry Finn, and I'm joined by Bear, who's got his debut LBLCS cast going on right now, especially here in Season 12. Bear, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic, Buggleberry Finn.
Thanks, man. You think that you really know what's going on with today's game? I mean, game one of the season for a lot of teams. A lot of teams are playing tonight. I think there's 7 or 8 games scheduled for tonight. One of them is this one.
Amazing. This game I'm actually super excited for. I know a lot of these players on Team Italy. I know they're super excited to get in there and absolutely just probably troll every other enemy team they have. So I think it'll be an exciting watch.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for both of these teams. I messaged them both prior to the game starting up today. I let them know a day ahead of time. Hey guys, I'm looking at you to stream. I think I'm gonna be streaming to you guys. And I was like, is there anything that you want to say to all of the fans out there that you might have or they might want to try to get? And Voodoo Mama Juju from Team Italy replied with one sentence, said, I should really be sober for this, but I think I can do this, and then proceeded to send me nothing. So I'm going to assume that Voodoo Mama Juju's got a lot going on, going to be super ready to play today. They spent the weekend partying. They're ready to buckle down. You got a bear fact that you got to redeem. I got to do my 10 for Sammy right now, so why don't you give a bear fact out?
All right. But the first bear fact I have is polar bears sometimes hunt walruses. However, they rarely succeed. Adult walruses are bigger and stronger, with nearly twice a polar bear's weight and an average of 1,000 kilograms. Their thick skin is very resistant to a polar bear's teeth and claws, while walrus tusks go up to 1 meter in length. Even when they succeed, it's usually only because a polar bear attacked a younger or injured walrus.
Whoa. That was almost a walrus fact, though, which I actually kind of love at the same time. Hork up. That's a shout-out reference to a previous season, if those listening do remember.
We are always. I don't know if you know how deep we've gone with Hork Up. By the way, it is on my Instagram bio. That's how deep we've gone.
Hork Up is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me clarify, but I'm almost like 90%.
I don't know if anybody looking at your Instagram is like gonna connect those dots ever. Like, oh yeah,
it is.
Hashtag
it is there.
Hork Up, right? What does that mean? Another 10. Sammy's killing me. Oh my goodness.
You need to put a timer on that. It takes. Or it takes 2 to tango. That's what you're just suffering, making yourself suffer at this point.
Well, you know what's true? With Sammy, it takes 10 to tango, and every single time it takes 10 to tango. He makes you do it for 10 every single time. He's a mad lad. Other people, they're reasonable. They give me 7, 8. Sometimes I'll get a 4 in there, but no, Sammy, it's 10 every single time.
Yeah, you're gonna be racking it up quick. I hope you got the stash next to you.
first stream in the season, really. So let's see if I can get my tolerance back quick.
That's true.
I'm a surgeon. You'll be fine, Buggle. Thanks, Sammy. I heard you did some research into these teams, and I'm wondering if you've got a hot prediction ahead of time before we jump on it.
Okay, so hot prediction right now. I have Team Ionia taking the first game. This is just based on analysis of each team's or each player, but all the players on Ionia have a above average win rate on red side.
Really?
Yeah, close 9%, 16% more than the average player on red side. So that is my prediction.
16% higher than the average player. Wouldn't it be 50? What was it, like 48% or 52% or something? What's the average
it was like 49, and then Mipun specifically has a 9% higher win rate on red side than the average Emerald player.
Wild.
So that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption. That's a fair takeaway. Here's my takeaway from all of this. Actually, no. I got one more thing I need you to tell me about.
Another friend.
Thank you guys for the follow. But one thing that I got to get out of you is If Italy was a region of Runeterra, what region would it be?
Oh man.
Because we got Ionia down. And you know what? I need one from you. I'm going to need another thing from you. Here's what I'm going to put you off. I'm going to put you off on 2 adventures right now. That's one
Okay.
adventure. Put that on a back burner, right? Turn that shit up to like 2, maybe 3, but don't do anything more than a good
Okay.
simmer. Here's the other one. If
Another friend.
Ionia was a country, what country would Ionia be? All right? And then we're going to have
Okay.
a conversation about what those things really mean deep down. Hopefully we don't offend everybody. Ebby is a first-time chatter, says easy on. Maybe if you're in Napoli, I don't know if somewhere else. It's going to be entertaining to think about. We are going to get a draft link here, so we'll be switching over to our pro draft pick and ban in just a moment. Pretty excited for casting again. I really enjoy people. We saw Mika at the beginning of last season. You were just reminding me before we went live. Pop off pentakill at game 1 last season that he was streamed, right? So
Yep, on Kaisa mid.
On Kaisa mid, so could definitely be another absolute banger of a game 1 for these guys.
So I have, into the country / region. So the country that Ionia would be, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We're probably looking at like, I want to pick a European country, but like Nepal, or like somewhere with the what's the mountain range right there? Is that the
Himalayas?
Alps?
You think with the
Oh,
Himalayas?
Himalayas. Yeah, Himalayas.
I agree. I think that there's a very spiritual element to the Ionians, so I'm not far off base with that. I also, for some reason, in my mind, thought Ionia was an archipelago, so I was thinking Greece in my mind.
That's
that
like
that was a reason of geography and no other reason.
Yeah, and then what was the other one? If Italy was a region, I think I'm going with. I don't know if this is a hot take.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking like it's either like Piltover.
Okay.
Is like northern Italy, and then like southern Italy. I think we're leaning more towards like Bilgewater-esque. That's
Okay.
just in my mind. That's just in my mind. That's what it is.
Well, I think there's definitely worse things you could have said. That's so funny.
Well, fact, I used to live in Italy.
Yeah.
I swear, I was born in Germany. I used to live in Italy, and that's where a ton of Navy ports are. Is southern Italy.
So you're just feeling the Bilgewater.
So Bilgewater. I mean, that just makes the most sense. I'm sorry if I've offended anybody.
I think those are pretty safe. I'm gonna be honest with you. We've got a couple bans because these guys want to be playing pretty safe here. Maokai gonna be taken off the table, and Xayah. I quote Xayah, technically an Ionian champion, so good targeting right there. Any Ionian bans, I think you're gonna be strong here.
Taking the TF and the A.S.O.L. and the Yasuo.
Smart.
We're getting nothing.
Another Ionian ban.
We're 2 for 3 on the Ionia bans, but taking away the A.S.O.L. here is really. I'm pretty sure he is super, and Alawi. Both are super good takeaways here for the Team Italy, I believe.
There's some big picks still on the table that we've seen a lot of teams go for. Big junglers are still on the table right now. Really, nothing's been taken away out of the jungle. It's going to be the Draven, and we're not going to say a single thing because we talked about maybe seeing this today.
I love it.
And me and you are going to keep our mouths shut about it.
I love it. I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
No, I hope it is. I really hope it is.
I don't think it is, but we'll roll with that. Oh, that's an Ionian champ. Oh, no, that's an Ionian champ.
Is Varus an
Ionian
champ?
That's one.
That's
yeah,
one?
that's
Okay.
that's according to the LOL website, universe.
That's an
2
Ionian
right off
champ.
the bat. Holy smokes, we're already
No, they're
2 for 5.
not. No, they won't do it. Also,
They won't.
Do you want to talk to me about their logo that they have really quick?
I haven't even looked at it. Hold on. The Ionia one?
Yeah, this logo is ridiculous.
That is exactly how I would make it as well. So
Really
I have
good.
no hate for that. I have no hate to it. I wonder who made it.
Okay. Taric gonna be hovered and locked in by Italy.
I'm pretty sure I believe it's Voodoo Mama Juju in the support role. I'm pretty sure he is pretty well known for his Taric, so I am excited to watch that.
Tarek and Draven locked in so far. And there's the Lilia. That is a very big champ that has had a lot of prio in these couple weeks leading up to the first start of the LBLCS here. And little dear Lilia does notice their champion's been picked.
And another note that Lilia is an Ionian takeaway.
True.
So if they were looking to do that, but we are actually
Just doesn't
going to
matter.
the hands. The absolute hands champion himself, Lee Sin, is locked in. Holy
And that's on
smokes.
Meekon, by the way. Meekon, I think. I think it's me on Meeks in the jungle there. Lined up right now in the jungle position, so.
Yeah, we're seeing a key Darius. Darius is also a really good champion that's in the meta right now. I believe that Giappi or Italian Disgrace plays it quite a bit. So
Yeah, interesting that Italian Disgrace is the name of somebody on Italy, but also makes a lot of sense. What's being taken away here? Syndra is technically on the Ionian
Syndra?
champion list, but instead it's going to be one of your favorites.
The shift into the Cassandra. I am a Cassandra enjoyer, and the Gragas band. That is Italian Disgrace's most played champion this split, I believe. Back to the Cassante. I don't know if you know this, but I am 100% turning into a trick, and it is terrible. Because it's like, oh, this guy plays Cassante, let's just ban it, and it's just gone. And you're like, oh, what can I do?
Fair enough. I think I would have noticed the Ionian poll going on from Team Ionia, though. I don't know if I would be taking all of those away. I got 10 more from Sammy. Can you wait until like the middle of a team fight to screw me, bud? Hang on. Okay, 10 more. Guys, if you don't know what game I'm playing, Barry is going to fill you in while I take my 10.
So Sammy to slap here. It takes your tango. If you don't know, you get to pick who chooses. As Yon gets picked, another Ionian champion. It takes two to tango is when you get to pick one of the casters. So myself or Buggleberry fan in this instance, and we have to drink for up to 10 seconds. You can choose anywhere from 1 second to 10 second.
There we go.
And it does cost 1,500 schmeckle. So.
Yeah, I can't believe they're going to do it. There's so many Ionian champions still left on the table. They have the ability to lock it in and finish it up.
Oh my gosh, it is. We were right.
They're going to do it.
We were right.
We were right. The reason we were freaking out earlier is because we predicted that this Draven could be top lane quietly on call before we went live. And it's very possible that that is now Draven up in the top lane. We are going to see because they still could lock it anywhere. They could be doing some secret Nyla tech, but based on what we've researched, Draven top does look like it's incoming, and it does look like it's going to be a full line. Oh, what?
Is it Draven mid?
Draven mid? Ornn mid?
Or Nyla? Surely it's not Nyla mid. What am I looking at?
What is going on? All right, welcome to the LBLCS. We've got a full Ionian comp versus whatever the hell Italy's doing. This is going to be a goddamn good game.
This could be absolutely honestly, the Ionian Cup worked out better in my head than I thought it would. You got Kennen, Lee Sin to start a fight, Yon to follow up, Varus, Karma to follow up. I think this could work out really well for Ionia. And then Italy, on the other hand, until I see where this Draven is going, I will then skew my thoughts.
I guess we're going to see what predictions people are thinking up. I'm going to throw that prediction live for you guys right now, and we can get started. Don't be fooled. They're both 5-letter words that start with I. Make sure you read it fully, Italy or Ionia, as these guys are ready to get into it, and we're going to see where these champions are locked. Maybe hang on to your schmeckles for just a moment. And I'll switch us over to Pickban. See where these champions actually end up getting locked in.
Now, I'm going to silently
another friend.
I want to go for, and by silently, I am just going to go ahead. I'm sticking with my prediction, though. I think that Team Ionia plays better on red side, and so that's what I'm going with.
Can I be honest with you? Team Ionia have set up a scenario where they could, for the entire season of the LBLCS, draft Ionia champions.
That's true. Oh, I have a bear fact.
Oh, fire off.
That was redeemed. Hold on. All right, bear facts. while we are picking champions, I'm going to scroll and randomly pick one. Boom! Bears aren't social animals. Despite what popular fiction suggests, bears prefer to stay alone. Because of this, bears also tend to get extremely territorial, attacking anything that enters their turf. The only exception to this loner tendency of bears is when a female bear gives birth to cubs. Even then, the motherly bear only tolerates her cubs' presence until they grow into adults themselves.
Can I?
There you go.
Can I do the
Except for
next
me,
bear
of course.
fact? I like to do the
Oh,
next
of
bear fact. I
course.
have a real bear fact that is
Real bear fact.
little known, but completely true. Mika and hovering that Kai said to remind us all of the pentacle they got on it. The very well casted pentacle that they got.
Crazy start of the season, by the way. That was honestly insane.
Okay, Draven looks like it's
We're
going
in
into the
mid.
mid lane. The Draven mid.
This does seem miserable for Yon. I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like Draven will be able to hit him, and Yon won't be able to hit Draven. So we'll see how that turns out. Will he take second wind?
Wait, did a camp
Only time will tell.
also redeem one that we did not read? Because I have one locked and loaded for you. All right.
Do we have another bear? Okay, so real full metal. We did a camps. I did a camps. This is full metal.
Full metals. Okay, full metal. Here's your bear fact. No bear has ever beaten Buggleberry Finn in a fight. Never happened. I've never lost to a bear in a fight. A bear's never killed me. I've never died to one. I'm still alive today. That's your bear fact.
Apparently we're missing everything. Apparently the guy redeemed a caster compliment. I have a bias toward him, the guy, so because he is on a high alert team, so maybe you should do.
Okay. So him made a really good joke already. He called it the Himalayas. I saw that. I didn't reference it because I thought it was almost too clever, like somebody else was probably typing for him. But him is one of the most active members of the community, and I appreciate whenever they're active. Whether or not they know this, I read all of their messages.
I feel incredibly sorry. So you read every him joke he makes? Every single one?
Yeah, not always with a smile or with pleasure, but I do read every single one. By the way, the compliment's over. Now I can roast you. Now I can go and say whatever I want.
The him jokes are unfortunately catching on in the LBLCS server, and it is the downfall of everything that I've ever wanted. It's just it's like one of those things that you type and then he says it and you're like, oh man.
Yeah, there's a fine line between like true cringe dad jokes and puns. Like, and you gotta just thread that line, and you gotta be able to knit yourself a nice little LBLCS prize. One of these teams today is gonna get an LBLCS prize. It's either gonna be they figured out how to play with Draven mid, or Team Ionia is busting out Ionia champs the entire series here. They're gonna take this. We're gonna go into game one in just a few minutes. I got a couple questions for you though, Bear. No, we were talking about we're talking about these team comps a little bit when we got excited about Draven. Where's it going to be? How do you think Draven mid lane is going to fare into Yone?
I think Draven is an interesting one because I would have picked a more supportive jungler because Draven does need his hand held a little bit. If the Draven gets a kill early, the game's probably going to snowball and it will be very not fun for the other team. But if Yone can get out of the mid lane unscathed, I think we could it's pretty 50-50 on how it could go.
Banana Man with a nice comment in chat right there. I guess I'll allow that. I'm not really sure that I wanted to allow that. Okay, a camp needs a caster compliment now. Banana Man, by the way, I thought about not even putting Buggleberry plus bear. I thought about just doing Buggleberry and just spelling bear like bear. You know what I'm doing.
I'm not kidding. I was gonna DM you today.
DM me
at that exact thought. That exact thought today.
A camped. This is, you know what? This is the personal compliment. This is straight up to you, dude. Nothing else. That letter you wrote that only admins could see. That was really sweet, and I love you very much. That was really mature and really kind, and it warmed my heart. So thank you for that. And rest of the chat won't get that. Oh my God, my grandma's in chat. Dragon Slayer Luke's my grandma. Hey, grandma.
Holy.
Grandma is not named Luke, nor has ever slayed a dragon, but that is what my grandma goes by, Dragon Slayer Luke. So, also definitely
Full
not a
Metal.
dude.
Full Metal. By the way, if you do Takes Two to Tango for me, I am just gonna be chugging Sprite the entire time because I do not have drinks in my household. So if that's what you want, that is fine.
Oh my goodness, we're getting more comp. Okay. Wolf. All right, can you do Wolf? Can you get comment for Wolf going on?
Yeah, I know who Wolf is slightly. I have to hold on. Let me confirm
All right, I'm gonna switch casters
the.
to Buggleberry. Let me switch that right now because chat seems to be really wanting. They've been wanting it. We'll give it to them. We'll give what chat wants.
I also have to do a bear fact. This is treacherous.
Let's make that second B also capital though. That's the real question. Hang on.
All right.
Yeah, I do.
I've confirmed Wolf's. Okay, I thought it was Youngster Joey himself. Youngster Joey is an absolute joy to play with. I've played with him probably only a handful of times, but he is a joy to play with. I also appreciate that he is in every gank that he does is 100%. Just absolutely, if he's going in, he's not coming out. Kind of is the mentality, and I love it. I love it. I'm also gonna whip out a bear fact here once I pull it up on my phone because I don't want to tab out.
All right, tap me out when you're ready with that bear effect. But Dragon Slayer Luke says it's pronounced like Draven. So for the rest of the game, we'll be doing that. And also says, "Hey kiddo, pretending to be my grandma again. Hey grandma. Get into the game in just a few seconds. I did switch it up down at the bottom to look like Buggleberry. So
I
hopefully
love
chat is
it.
good with that. Okay.
I love it. Let's I have to pull up these bear facts.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it. All right, I've got one for you. Who was it? It was Goose. All right, the bald goose. So while we are getting this epic level 1 play, we have 2 flashes blown.
What?
Bear
You're
Cubs
way
make
ahead of
unique
me. How'd
sounds.
you get in so fast?
You're
Wait.
ahead? I'm at 48 seconds. Holy
What?
smokes, I'll pause.
I'll jump ahead to you in 1 second. Let me switch some stuff up.
I'm at 50 seconds.
Sorry, you know what it was? I was reading chat too hard. I didn't tab over.
I wasn't even paying attention. I thought you were at the same time as me.
I'm at 30 seconds right now. We're going to be climbing up in just a couple. I see this level 1 going on out of Italy. It's coming up 35 seconds right now. They're going right into Cage Shadowborn. Going to have to try to get away from them right now. You've already heard it. There's the flash forward. They don't connect, though. They are able to clear out a ward, but 45 seconds now, Bear. Hopefully you're somewhere with me.
Yep, 50. Tell me when you're at 50.
49, 50.
All right, perfect.
Wow, now we're in sync.
All right.
That's all it took.
Yeah, all that took. It just told me spoiling the entire 2 flashes point, but that's okay. So back to the bear fact. Bear cubs make unique sounds of their own. Bawling, bleeding, and squealing are all signs of distress for bear cubs. In contrast, bear cubs hum when comfortable, such as when they nurse from their mother.
Thank you so much for the bear fact, Bear. Be looking towards you throughout this series for more bear facts. They're going to be relevant. Though no bears picked up in this game. Ornn, burly like a bear, but not a bear. Uh-oh, Meekin might be in some trouble. Does connect that Sonic Wave and reconnects. And now he might be in a lot of trouble. Has to flash over the wall. Lord Chief to get a flash forward. Drops the exhaust as well. And they're going to pick up first blood onto Lilia. That is exactly what they want for Italy.
Agreed. If it's unlucky that it didn't get onto the Draven, like I was saying earlier, if Draven gets that kill, you know, he starts cashing out stuff, this game will not be very exciting to play against. This Draven, at least.
I'm so glad. I almost went on my phone and put all my... So, when I do the Schmeckle betting, I do all in always on the same... Like, I never do, like, oh, some of my Schmeckles, it's always all in. And I'm up to, like, 80K right now, and I was gonna 80K dump on a Team Ionia. Who I want to apologize to if they rewatch this back. For whatever reason, your logo is more fucked up on this screen than in any other screen. It's already an MS Paint logo, so I hope you like it. I hope it matches your low budget play style.
Surely it does. The mid lane is turning out exactly how you think. You know, Draven's gonna hit Yone, Yone's not gonna be hit Draven, and that's just how it's gonna go.
Yeah, Lilia's going to be a little bit ahead of Lee Sin on this jungle clear just because of that first blood and be able to get to their buff a little bit quicker to start. But Draven
Never underestimate the power
does
of
not
the
have
Scout's
sums,
code.
and Lee Sin does know that because they got dropped onto him. So if he is looking for an early level 3, Draven's pushed in right now. Could be something that he does go for. Thank you, Trad Boom, and thank you, son of a bitch, for subs. Much love. Here comes a stun. They do find end them right there. Voodoo Juju doing a lot of damage, but here comes that gank into the mid lane. Mikun, can he finish him off? He might actually go down. They're going to give another kill over to Chieftain, and they do drop a kill in return onto Yone. But Draven able to cash in quick.
1-for-1 is exceptionally fine into that matchup. You know, you probably don't want Draven to get the kill, but you take what you can get. You know what I mean?
It is true. You do take what you can get, and Draven is going to be pretty happy with all of that. Trad cheering 10 cheer. Thank you so much, Trad, for being a little rascal out there in the chat.
W-Trad moment indeed.
Lee Sin is going to be pretty far behind, but we've seen Mikun play before. Mikun's a beast. Not too concerned about them.
Also a popular stat. Ionia, oh my
Italian
God.
disgrace takes him down up in the top lane. A lot of damage onto that Kennen very quickly. Now they're looking for end them, but a nice flash out of Varus means he's underneath his tower and his safety.
Huge flash. I mean, just a solid flash all around. The Ornn damage, don't sleep on. Don't sleep on the Ornn damage. Very popular pick. He's underestimated always. And then he just somehow one-shots you, and you're like, oh, I thought I was going to, you know, be fine.
A lot of bit cheering going on right now, which is making me feel a little different. You're welcome, Bear. Bearfax was done for your brand. Pickle Hater giving you some love.
There we go. And famous Little Robot Man, LeChance does, in fact, toes.
Thank God. Little Robot Man's here. God.
Which, I don't know if it's proven or not. Could be LeChance himself. I don't know if we ever...
They actually did disprove. Oh my goodness, the damage out of this Ornn. He is an assassin tank, as we all know. And look at him just chunk this Kennen down. The little Ionian has to run away.
The Italian disgrace not looking like much of a disgrace. He actually looks like... you know, I'm pretty proud of him. So I wouldn't say he's a disgrace, so far at least. To be determined, of course.
Trad using all of their bits to inform us that they have no bits. Maybe save some of those bits for this Lee Sin. They might need it. Beacon trying to go over the wall to take some, but now is in a pit with Lilia. A lot of damage coming out onto him. Might be dropping low. He does connect the Sonic Wave, though, and he finishes him off, but also getting dropped out of Ornn. At the same time, a big fight down here in the bot lane, and them taking a lot of damage. Doobie Smooth gonna have to back up in the end as they stay alive. But Lee Sin able to pick up that solo kill onto Lilia, gets him back in the game a little bit. Lilia was able to pick up some of those grubs, though.
I was gonna ask before that epic Lee Sin versus Lilia battle ensued. Do you like the grubs being added?
Well, I'm a big fan of insects and bugs, so I like them in that sense. Do I think they add different things to the game? Yeah, it's a new element. It's a new season. It's pretty fun. I think they might be a little bit too strong right now. I'd like to see them just reduced or maybe changed in how strong they are depending on what time of the game you get them.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty interesting. It kind of adds worse top lane champions that I don't enjoy to play against into the mix. So that's just my own personal opinion, though.
And it does get some damage down right now onto Ornn. He's able to dodge. There's a Bramble Vent. This is just... Italian Disgrace likes to fight, is what I'm experiencing. He's like, doesn't care if he's taking all of those autos. He just wants to be in range to hit his Q with them. A nice flash forward from Voodoo Juju, and they're looking for the damage, and a massive ultimate out of the Nyla means they pick up one of them. It goes over to the Taric. They're up about 20 CS, and now Taric picks up a kill as well.
I have fallen short.
Right here, out of twice. Can he do it? He gets exhausted. He's on the wrong side of the tower for himself. And Lord Chieftain's going to pick up his second kill of the game.
This could be pretty bad. I mean, the Draven. Oh,
There's
yeah, big
non-stop
fight.
fighting in this one. The flash away, he's actually able to dodge the stun. Here comes Meekin into the mid lane right now, but he's gonna get hit up and knocked back. There's
Ooh.
everything.
Oh
Meekin
my
finds a
gosh.
way to kill him. He's might as well be called Bobby Hot Hands.
It's just been straight. And it feels like it's been 8 minutes. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get more, but 8 minutes of just straight fighting. As Miku is gonna get that red buff right there.
Friend.
This is actually insane. This has been just straight what feels like a non-stop brawl. As I.Am.21 is redeeming a bear fact, so I will do that and search for a good one as Buggle.
Yeah, search for that good one. Let me know when you've got your bear fact locked and loaded. 5-3 is the score as Italy takes a 1.5K gold lead. Not massive right now, but they did get some of those grubbies. Is that Ornn? Or anybody else in the side lane will have some split damage as Twice tried to trade some onto Draven right there, but the double BF swords onto Draven is massive right now. He is just trying to chunk you. He's going to be able to with big items like that.
All right, I have my bear fact. So we have polar bears have several different names. One of those is the scientific name Ursus maritimus, which literally translates to its common alternate name of maritime bear. Historically, white bears is another name used for the polar bear, as well as Nanook from the Inuit word Nanook, believe it or not. So, wow.
Well, would you look at that as these guys are fighting up in the top lane again. A lot coming out from Kennen. It looks like First Dragon is going to go over to Italy as well. Securing one for their entire country. These guys don't stop. Camera can't leave top lane because there's so much going on, but can Kennen finish him off? The Italian Grace is not able to reply with the ultimate.
This is honestly the most fighting I have seen in top lane in a while. Like, I feel like it's been just non-stop
Chief is about to get ganked right here as well. The ultimate is not going to connect. He's a nice flash away. There's a Sonic Wave connecting, though, and the Resonating Strike's doing a lot of damage, too. Here they go. Can Kennen get away from him? He can, but he goes back in. These guys are absolutely crazy in every single lane. Nobody wants to stop fighting.
This is what you love to see out of top lane, to be honest. I mean, Kennen has a sizable lead here with, you know, going on 15 farm. Will be a little bit more after Ornn pushes his wave, and Kennen will be able to collect.
Yeah, Kennen doing pretty well in the farming department. I.T.A.L.Y's up on their side, but Lord Chieftain might be in a heap of trouble. There's a lot of damage coming out of the flash forward. Does he finish it off with the E? He does not. A little bit of a wasted flash there out of Twice. Now going to get hit up by Ebby, who's going to drop the ultimate and try to whack him on down, but can he finish him off? A nice knockup. He might be able to just walk away, and he does, as Void Grubs are being taken by Lee Sin.
This is Twice is doing really well. Oh, the Dravenar from downtown.
Yeah, that one was sent all the way from Rome, and it still got him. I don't know how the hell that happened.
This is, oh my gosh. We're gonna see some lull state here. Void Grubs is gonna end up being 3-3, just a 3-3 split. So that means Team Italy is gonna have the advantage just with the early drag. So we'll be excited to see what the second drag will hold in about. I can't see the timer. It looks like 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes until this Mountain Drake is up. Looking at what they've got right now, this Draven. Okay, what minute do we think Draven finishes their first item?
I'm going. I mean,
Boots does not count.
What item is he gonna? I mean, he could go IE. He could go Collector. I mean, one cloak and he's 620.
Oh, the double stun down the melee. Look how much damage they're able to do. The Nyla ultimate's gonna make sure they finish it off as Doobie Smooth is on the scoreboard. 1-0-1. What a bush sit from Italy. And here comes Meekin, looking in the mid lane, hops to the ward, trying to find the kick, but can't quite grab the angle. He actually kicks him out of the Yon ultimate, and now everything is going wrong for the Ionians. Oh wait, they were able to stop a stun, but Lord Chieftain tried to stop him. A nice knock-up under tower, but one more auto attack. Not gonna be returned. Draven just gets 2 right there.
I do not understand how he lived right there. I thought the tower had him dead to rights. What an amazing play by We're Houston in the mid lane on this mid lane Draven.
Ultimate being
Oh, are we
dropped
getting
up in
another
the
one?
top lane. Looking for that cannon, does
It was
find
close.
some damage. Is gonna get knocked up. Here comes Voodoo Mama Juju trying to hunt him down. Flash over the wall, but there's more in the vicinity. Ornn
There's
picks up the
three
kill.
flashes burned
And
in seconds.
I guess Varus died at the same time. Not.
Oh, we're getting a cross map play. I mean, what is going on?
Varus
This is
also
the most-
died.
This is the most exciting game I've watched in a very long time.
I'm expecting Draven to get an item. Let's see if he gets it. It's an IE first. He's dropping it on the IE. He still has 2 BF swords in his inventory.
What am I watching? This is the best Draven build I've ever. This is what is it called?
I'm learning so
Optimal.
much about Draven right now.
Yeah, most optimal Draven build.
Draven's inventory is just 5 swords and 1 boot. And 1 boot.
Yeah, it's got to be. The brown paper bags, as people like to call them.
Ionia might be rethinking their all Ionian strategy, but to be honest with it, I like it. I don't think they've been doing a bad job. They're down 5k right now, though, so they gotta find some ways back into this game. Maybe they're thinking Herald could be an answer as they're setting up for it.
Another friend.
It's I'm not mad at trading. If they just want to opt into trading Rift Herald, I don't know if the timers line up. Looks like red or blue side will just opt into taking the drag, just drag stack, while red team is
Big ultimate coming out twice, going all in on Lord Chieftain, but might have to zap back to stay alive as that guy chunks like crazy. And they did get some objective bounty gold right there. It was online. They pick up the Herald. Uh-oh. Italy invading Ionia, looking for Shadowborn. They are going to find a stun onto him, and everybody converges. A 7th kill for Draven.
I don't know if you saw the stacks that he just cast out, but it was an extra 130 gold, just from his adoration stacks there. So he is looking really hefty with almost 10k gold in the pocket. So
the one thing I will say is Draven is not in the fight. They should be looking to do it because he is mostly the gold difference. If we just take a look at that chart really quick. Looking for the price of mid lane. Italian Disgrace taking a lot of damage. Here comes their ultimate. Can they have time to get it off? They do. They knock up 2 into the air. So much damage coming down. There's the Draven ultimate in return. Meekin's not going to be able to find a kill. Can he safeguard away to safety? He can, but he will go down in the end of the double kill for Lillian. Draven picks up another. A teleport coming in from this cannon. Can he find the damage onto Draven in time? It's actually Varus that's going to help that happen. 16-5 goes the score, but a double kill for Draven as well.
yeah, good shut down on the cannon here. Getting
Oh,
that
there's no time
my
to talk about it
gosh.
because they're going to go all the way in. Voodoo Mama Juju finding another stun. Evie actually takes some damage. They have that red buff that's going down. Voodoo Mama Juju can't find it. There it is, but Kennon's going to... Wait, he wants more. He wants to go back in. He wants to find a kill. Gets the speed boost. Has to back up away from it. Can he find that last bit of damage? He cannot, and he will retreat.
I just want to note that this cannon picking up that will finish his rocket belt right here at his back. Could look for the Draven in a flank ult or flash ult, as Draven does indeed still have 5 sword.
Yeah, got another 3 BF swords and an IE.
Is there enough? Is there enough?
Uh-oh. And then might be getting his own time ended as he gets ultimate dropped on his face right there. He can't trade anything back because she was invulnerable to it. And Nyla picks up their 2nd kill of the game. Now they're trying to converge onto Italian Grace up here. 4 onto the Ornn. Can they do it? They stun him, they lock him up, and they take him down.
Yeah, I mean, I know the gold difference says otherwise, but I believe in the Wombo combo dream.
Yeah, well, they got to find Lord Chieftain right here, right now. The flash for he does get the kick, but it kicks him to safety a little bit right here. They have to start to back up. Look at that Draven damage. So much coming out of them. Now Twice could be in trouble as Kennen drops the ultimate, trying to stay alive. Does get a big stun off. They're actually able to trade 1 for 1 right there, but Nyla takes a tower down in the bot lane while all of this happens up here.
These are some key fight. I mean, we take 1 for 2s, 2 for 1s right now if you're Team Ionia. I think that could be good. We need the kills on the Draven a little bit. Unfortunate input by Mikun there. kick Draven back into safety, but you know, it's just maybe a missed call on what to do. So
Yeah, it's gonna be really difficult with this giant Draven in these fights. Lilia doing the AP, so you can't really itemize perfectly, but you must have to kill this Draven and then look for everything else. You are going to find some more damage onto it, but they can't drop the ultimate from the Ornn coming in for the backside. He's going to knock up another one. They've already find Lee Sin in this one. Trying to dive all the way in. Here comes the Kennen, but he can't finish him off. A massive ultimate out of that terrace. Keeps everybody safe. They're looking for Italian Disgrace on the backside, and then just wants to get a little bit of gold from some kills. Can he get another auto attack? He can, but he will go down. Draven picks up their 14th of the game in 18 minutes. And he is just trying to knock down everything and everyone. UB Smooth down in the bot lane. Might be losing a fight just to a turret.
this could be a good look with the Karma here.
Massive
Oh
Enoch
my.
away and the exhaust. This is when I
That
tell my
was
team.
insane.
This is when I tell my team, you guys gotta take care of Draven. I'll do everything else.
This Lord Chieftain is putting on a performance.
Yeah, this is a clinic, and the only one who's allowed to talk is Draven. This man is 16-3. He's got that Voodoo Mama Juju with him. Here comes the response. A knock up into a massive ultimate, and they're gonna find some more of them.
I am jumping out of my seat. This Draven damage is insane. He's sitting on 5k gold right now. He hasn't backed. He's backing now. He's gonna buy probably 2 full items.
Got Twice looking for some more damage onto Ebby right here. Can they try to finish him off? That Q is not going to do it from this Varus. The top lane being held by the Kennen. Almost 20 minutes into this game. We're looking at a 14k gold lead, about 13 and a half to be more accurate, and almost all of it is on this Draven. And that is the only reason why I'm going to say this game is very much not over.
I mean, Draven's out here. He out here bought BT and Collector on that back. He might one-shot.
Right, you might be caught between a Draven and a hard place,
Oh
bud, because he just takes couple autos and you're off of the map.
Oh my gosh, and he's just full health again. I still believe in the Wombo combo. I am here for it. The Yone Kennen look is still possible. If they find the Draven, I'm not sure that they have
my
enough
hot take.
damage.
Draven has gotten weaker since he went back to buy. He now only has 4 swords. He switched out 1 for a gun. So that's my
I
hot
can get
take.
behind that.
That's my hot take, you know. He's got a
I can get
collector instead of
behind
a
it.
sword now. Downgrade.
I guess it's, you know, what timeline you're in. If we're talking about medieval times, I'm agreeing with you. Sword better than gun.
Sword
But-
better than gun.
We're starting the Baron here. This will be
Frag.
difficult for Red Side to walk into this Draven, especially with Ornn looking around the side here,
And it was
making sure he zones
nearby.
off.
Got chased out by that Ornn, had to go topside. It is going to be Baron secured. What is this? Do you think they'll be able to finish in the next 3 minutes with this Baron?
I'm gonna take the under, so I will say, but before 3 minutes, so I have a
3
lapse.
minutes. So prior to 24 hitting it on the timer is what Bear is saying. Ionia is hoping that you're wrong. Going over the wall, finds a 3-man ultimate, and this could be a big play right here. There's a flash away, trying to create some distance. One summoner gone, but a nice ultimate from Ornn's gonna knock up 3. Shadowborn now in a lot of trouble. Here comes the Kennen though. They take out 1.
My
Can
gosh.
they finish it? They take out 2. Draven is down. Draven is down. But here comes the rest of the team. It doesn't matter. All of a sudden, Ionia is holding on. And what did I say? It's not over. You got all your gold on one guy, and they're gonna be able to figure a way out to kill him. All the gold is gone, and that's going to be another one. Ionia makes a stand.
This is what I was talking about. As long as we can find the Draven in these open fights before Terror Gold hits, you know, these guys have a chance. The gold may not say it otherwise, but I got faith. The GA buy from the Draven here to ensure he gets that second life. I have faith in Team Ionia here.
Yeah, I think that this is a really dangerous spot, though, because Draven did just get a GA. Now you gotta kill him twice, and if Tarek can get there, like when he comes back up, now you're in a heap of trouble. But what we just saw in that fight, that's that wombo we're talking about. Yon goes in, he gets 3 of them. Kennen comes in, he stuns everybody else, does a huge splash of damage. Everybody's in trouble, so the positioning of Voodoo Mama Juju on that Tarek is gonna be super important here, and whether or not that GA can get knocked down is gonna be important, because if you knock it down, you might have to actually retreat.
True. It'll come down to this to see how this play is. It looks like we're just gonna ARAM mid here for Italy over here. We're going to charge Ionia. We're going to take the base.
And Italy looking for a quick end to this game with this big lead that they have. They saw what could happen in that last fight if they don't group. Now they're grouped. Only Ornn on the side, so 4-1 split going on right here, and they do want to make a meal of this stuff. They want to look for a fight. Look at that damage onto the ultimate getting dropped as well. Everybody ain't pulled into one side, but the cannon ultimate does nothing because Tarek has laid theirs down. That's a double kill for Draven. Can he find some more? A massive knockup out of the Ornn. Hits 2. There's Nyla picking up 1 as well, and it looks like that is going to be all she wrote as Italy take game 1.
There were signs of greatness at the end right there. I mean, it's unfortunate that the Tarek ult got laid down. You know, the Kennen ult is just gonna get evaporated, but it get absolutely, you know, just gonna eat that the Kennen ult there. So I think game 2 we're gonna switch it around. I'm still rooting for Ionia here. I think it's doable.
Do you think that this is a scenario where they go back to the drawing board and they say something like, you know what? Draven's off the table.
Oh, 100%. I think you have to take the Draven. If they're willing to pick it, and pick it like put it mid or like what we thought earlier when putting it top. I mean, look at that damage chart.
Preposterous, that damage chart. So
That
Ionia
is
did lose, which means they have side selection. Do you think that they're going to want to switch it up? Do you think they prefer... You were talking about those stats that they have on that red side. Do you think they're going to want to stay that way? Do you think they're going to want to mix it up?
I think taking blue side here is not a terrible idea. You do get that first pick. It doesn't seem
Another
like
friend.
if they're gonna put Italian Disgrace on something like Ornn, on something like maybe one of those tanks. I don't think you have to be afraid of it. So of the counter pick necessarily. So I'm more than happy to accept a blue side switch up here.
I'm looking at these and I'm thinking, your team Ionia, you just did your bit in game 1. You picked all Ionian champions. Do you continue the bit no matter what in game 2, or do you have you made your statement on stream and now you feel comfortable enough to do other things? What are you predicting another 5 Ionian pick comp here?
I think they'll switch it up. I think they got it off first game. They're happy for it. Maybe we'll switch up. Maybe we'll go 5 Demacian. You'll never know.
Oh, okay. Well, chat was talking about how a Noxus champion is what took down Ionia. It was only fitting. So maybe they if they're going to do the Ionian bit, maybe ban Noxus champs.
There you go.
You know, maybe commit to it a little differently, a little harder.
I do have Verja did redeem a bear fact with bear. I do have one cooked and ready if you are ready for it.
Fire off.
All right. I have bears have unique nose prints. Similar to how humans have unique fingerprints, bears have distinct nose prints. Researchers have found that the patterns and ridges on a bear's nose are unique to each individual, making it a reliable method for identification. This technique is particularly useful in monitoring and studying bears populations in the wild.
Interesting. So they're checking out the noses of the bears. Okay. No doubt.
No doubt. I unfortunately lost all my schmeckles right there because
No.
I also do adapt to the all-in method.
Yeah, it's the true way to go.
Yeah, exactly. I only had 1.2 because I do that every time. So it's just how it is.
I will let you know, Ionia, Team Ionia, has done a switcheroo here.
Okay, I'm seeing it.
They've done a switcheroo. They're going to the blue side, and they're doing a switcheroo of every single position, it looks like. I don't know if that's true. They might be switching sides in a second or switching their spots in a second to match where they're actually going.
We also do have a switch up in the jungle as well for Team Italy. We have the famous I.T.A.L.Y in the jungle.
Yeah, Isaac Briar's Toes is in the jungle right now. Voodoo Mama Juju and Ebby gonna be down in the bot lane. So a switch up of where Ebby is going as well. They were on that Lilia last game in the jungle. They're getting slotted down to the ADC position. Voodoo Mama Juju asking for 1 second before the draft starts.
Maybe this is what they needed. Maybe they feel more confident on these. I believe I read that Mikun likes to be aggressive and likes to be the playmaker. Maybe support sport. Maybe they'll put him on stuff like Nautilus, Maokai, something he can make a big some big plays on, some big roams on. So maybe that's what we're looking at.
I do think. Oh my god, I got 10 more. I can't even think. I'm not allowed to think. I got to do 10 more. Okay, hang on. Go.
The lull time that we have while Buggle is chugging, I think that the switch up could be good for them. I think NM might be more comfortable on the jungle, just from op.gg and League of Graph reviews. So I'm actually excited to see how this will play out for Ionia. Hopefully this first pick they'll pick something with. I think what they lacked right there was hard engage. Kind of was difficult with the Yone and the Lisa and the Yone had a tough time getting onto the Draven right there. So maybe they'll pick something like the Vi or Zinzao or Jarvan. So maybe that's something we can look at.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I mean, really, what happened that game was Draven got off to a massive start, and Tarek just straight up counters the ultimate of Kennen if he's well timed. So we saw Draven just be able to steamroll through them, but we saw a better team fighting composition out of Team Ionia. So we still have the opportunity to see them play very well. I'm really interested with these changes. So Abby going to that ADC position, Isaac Briartoes coming in. If that is what's happening, that is going to be very interesting for my brain. Because it changes so much. Like normally if you win and you're sticking the same route, you're usually not changing your bans too much. You're maybe reacting to some new bans they're throwing at you, so you're having some champions differ, but you usually don't stray too far from what's working.
Yeah, I agree. I think they won't. I don't think Italy needs to change the bans. I think that for Ionia, because Draven's a flex, because I do believe Abby plays it as well, I think you have to ban 3.
I suck Briar's Toes is the biggest LeChance fan. That's true. Very true, and you should all know why. We are getting some bans. The Tarek going to be banned away. The TF still going to be out of here. Italy going to respond with a Maokai ban and one more Azaya. So again, Italy sticking true to the same bans that they did last time. Team Ionia.
I'm sure we'll see a Draven ban right here at this third one. I feel like that's just what you have to do. Yeah.
Yeah. It is going to be the Draven hovered at least, and it is going to be the Draven banned away from Lord Chieftain.
Yeah, it's a dual ban as well because Lord Chieftain and Ebby, just like I was saying before, do play it. So it's a good ban for that against this team. So
third ban coming out for Italy. Do they face against anything they don't want to play against? Or are they going to respect the fact that they went like actually full Ionia on them? It's gonna be an Ezreal ban instead. They think they're gonna tilt away from the full Ionian play style. It is gonna be a Nocturne picked up and locked in.
He said, "Lock me Nocturne." I respect it. I think Nocturne's in a really good spot. And then it seems like he could be pretty proficient on it. I think he has quite a bit of games played on them, so I'm excited.
Yeah, Nocturne's a really good pickup. It also causes a little bit of chaos. Turn the lights off for everybody. If you're not hugging onto your support, things can get tricky. It's a lot of burst damage on the squishy back lines, depending on how you're building. Sion going to be picked up here for the side of Italy.
Now, I hate to be that guy, but this could be mid as well. So
Okay.
It would not surprise me if this Italy team just decides to be like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and lock it mid.
They're gonna match it with the Jin, a nice beefy frontliney boy to match with the cannon that Jin is.
I think you commit to the Nocturne play here. Yep, that's
Whoa.
just what I thought. You're gonna go for the Malphite. You're gonna go the Nocturne. It'll just be 2 meatballs up in the top lane. Just
I want
absolutely
to
fighting
Malphite
each other.
Yasuo. I want some Ionia. I want to feel the Ionia.
I believe Yasuo is not off the table here. I believe Twice does play it. And he is in the ADC role. It is possible that we see it right here.
Yeah, we could see it. They could choose to leave it up and think like, oh, they're probably gonna waste a ban on it if they don't want to play it. Italy might have to respect that they have the Wombo set up, and we did see what they can do with those Wombos. Varus instead gonna be picked up and locked in.
Yeah, Bear's super strong this patch, playing in it again, so I'm not mad at it. I think for support here, you kind of want to go lean towards something like the Zyra. I'm not sure what Mikun plays. That is interesting.
That's a champion.
That is a champion. I believe that will be going mid for it on the side of it.
You think that's on Lord Chieftain, that Ziggs?
I believe so. I believe that is what expert analysis that I did about an hour ago in a coffee shop has told me.
Fair enough. Karma's going to be banned away. They had too many problems with that Karma in the last game. They don't want that Varus to happen again. I like the Lilia takeaway. I think Lilia was super strong last game. It's just a champion in such a strong position right now.
Yeah. The Leandri's burst, Riftmaker, the Leandri's change and the Riftmaker change has put Lilia in a fantastic spot. And yes, I did get a matcha latte with vanilla and whipped cream. I do drink the grass latte.
Sounds good, dude. Nautilus gonna be the final ban in the round 2 bans here. It looks like they want to make sure Jin doesn't have that aggression that Voodoo Mama Juju can allow him to have. Oh, it's gonna be the Seraphine instead. So Tarek's Seraphine gonna be taken away.
I think that just to highlight quickly, a band that I love is the Orianna band. You take it away, it's a really good combo with Malphite and Nocturne just because they can deliver the ball so well. I think it's probably the best bet. It was a really good band on the side of Italy, so
I'd actually really love to see this comp get round out with. The problem here is if you pick Yasuo, you put yourself in such a position now that you can't get out of because you're all AD. Brand being picked up, Brand, Ziggs, Jin, lets you have this really safe spread of damage, and you're holding that final pick. And if you're right, they are holding that top lane pick to be last if that Sion is going to be in mid. That means that Brand could be jungling. We don't know what could be happening here. Anything could be happening here.
Now, I do know that it'll make them AP heavy.
Ooh.
As this Blitzcrank's going to get picked. So that's a good pick into Brandon Ziggs.
I do think that's actually a great. Honestly, that's a great pick into 3 squishy people right now. You have 1 meaty hunk up there. That Sion's your meaty hunk. You got 3 squish boys.
I think that on the side of Italy, you could put the Sion mid, and or I guess you could put the Sion jungle. It actually wouldn't surprise me if they're playing Sion. But I think Italian Disgrace has Gragas open right now, and I think that's his best champ.
Okay. I'm sensing a new commercial D meta, and it's 2 ADCs when you play on blue side.
That's what it seems like. I think this is going to be Varus mid. Just in case the Sion, AP Varus is really strong right now with the Riftmaker changes with the Leandries.
True.
Oh my! I'm so excited.
Is that
my
where we
gosh,
think that one is?
This is 100. This is 100% Sion jungle and Fiddlesticks top.
Yeah.
This is what I prepared for. This is what I have prepared for.
This was also in our notes. We had the Draven could be top, Fiddlesticks could be top. They could also they threw Draven in the mid last game, so Fiddle could still be thrown in the jungle. It would still make sense.
He could be he could be anywhere at this point.
Yeah. But I think into Malphite, that's a pretty easy lane for Fiddle.
That's a really good pick.
Right?
Into Malphite. It seems unplayable for Malphite, if I'm gonna be honest.
I think I agree with you. I think that's just what I just agree with you.
I think that's this is gonna be amazing. I love Team Italy. This is fantastic.
I guess you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get their Schmeckle bet going. We're not gonna know where everybody's going for a couple seconds. There's been conversation of a pee break. So I guess
Pee break.
a small pee break. Sorry, a small pee break.
Small pee break.
Italy is now. I'll be really clear about this. I'm gonna capitalize Italy because they're technically capital. It's easier to tell who's who here. Italy's now red side in the betting. I don't want to get confused. It's 2 5-letter teams that start with the letter I.
Very similar. Very. This had to be planned. Ionia versus Italy. You can't tell me otherwise.
I'm going to switch over to the screen so we can actually see where these guys are being picked. Oh, that's the wrong sides. Don't look. Italy's not on that left side. Don't look. It's actually Team Ionia.
Close your eyes. Avert your eyes.
Avert your eyes. Okay.
It's right on. Yeah, I think you're good.
Another friend.
I know I said I was going to root for Team Ionia, but I am so excited that for Fiddlesticks top that I'm just so excited. I'm gonna bet for it. I may caster curse them. It doesn't look like we're getting bans on the red side here.
Because what I think happened is one team had control to start. 4 people got back from their pee break and said, "Yeah, we're good," but didn't ask the top laner if they were good. And so they started. So they're just hoping that this person can pee in a matter of, I guess, 75 seconds.
Yeah, this will just all come back to Ruffian, our amazing admin. He'll just fix it later. It'll be.
Oh, back in time. Okay, here's the real cue. Do they remember that Maokai was the first ban? They're going to get another ban in here. But then do they pick their third ban by accident?
They're going Ezreal. They're banning Ezreal instead of Zaya.
Yeah, you should, yeah. It'd make more sense in the...
It's 50-50 here.
They did. They were like, okay, I'm figuring out I can't pick the Ezreal. Okay. Infamous J-Rod, thank you for the follow. AA Jason, thank you for the follow. Onyx Graves, thank you for the follow. Eric Plays, thank you for the follow. Scrimb, thank you for the follow.
We're getting Varus top.
Okay. This is real. I've played some scrims. We've picked this. We've never lost when we picked
Another
Varus
friend.
top. Varus top is really strong. That Malphite might be in the mid. That Nocturne might be in the mid. Varus top is gnarly strong.
I'm super excited for this. I'm getting a bear fact, and I have to do a Takes Two to Tango. I do not have another Sprite with me.
You have to chug the Sprite first, then while burping, try to do the don't actually burp.
All right, we're in a downtime. I'm gonna go get a Sprite so I can do this and look at my bear facts.
I'm gonna switch over so you guys can see, because I know some people are putting their bets down. I'm gonna be thinking about where the heck do I want to put my Schmeckles. I'm seeing that the ratio right now is in Ionia's favor if I just put a couple Schmeckles, but I can't just put a couple. I have to go all in. Loading it up on my phone. Here we go. I have about 60,000 Schmeckles. We're going to go all in. We're going to go all in Ionia. There we go. I dropped them in. So if you were thinking about rooting for Italy but didn't like the ratios, there's your ratios, bud. Jungler was still peeing. Ah, yes. Thank you, Ebby, for closing the...
All right, I'm just smacking time.
All right, you have your...
All right.
You're chugging. Do you have to do your fast? What are we doing first here?
I think I'm gonna go Sprite, and then we'll do the bear fact.
Sprite into bear fact. All right, sounds good.
It did run downstairs, so I'm out of breath. All right, 2 seconds. Or 10 seconds. I'm gonna chug this Sprite.
All right, he's gonna chug for 10 seconds. Then he's gonna tell us the bear fact, and then actually I should have switched over to this screen so you guys can see where it's going. What as he is just about to be done chugging.
All right, that was horrible. All right. Sloth bears also eat plenty of insects, not to be confused with the lazy animals of their namesake. Sloth. That's right, hurts. Sloth bears actively hunt insects using sticky tongues, similar to that of anteaters. Their diet includes ants, termites, as well as other burrow insects.
Okay. Thank you for the sloth bear fact. No way. NM is here, right? NM's playing with us?
What's up?
My brain's broken. What's happening? All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to leave you on this screen. We don't know who's picking what right now. Here are the 5 champions they've got to play. We'll figure out where they're going in an hour, I guess. I don't know.
This is going exactly. This is about as low budget as you can get. It is
we
in
don't
the
have the
name.
budget to do it right the first time.
Or the second time.
Maybe the third. We're going to find out.
Maybe the third. I want you to know that if Italy wins, because of you, I got a 1-to-4 ratio right now. So I will win 1,600.
That would be pretty good for you. I'll win most of whatever's in Italy right now because most of those schmeckles are mine.
So we are actually getting intel that NM doesn't own Nocturne.
Are they gonna go buy Nocturne?
That's the assumption. That is actually. I thought that tournament drafts. Okay, Mikun has gifted NM Nocturne.
Mikun, whatever happens this game, Mikun just saved the fucking day. That's what just happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I love the idea that they picked a champion and the guy just didn't even own it. Like, also that's their captain. So in my mind, I would think that they were doing the drafting. Maybe they weren't, and someone picked them a champion they don't own. But, God, is this commercial or what?
This is as good as it gets, I think.
All right, here we go again. Switching over to this screen. All right, let's see if they can.
Will we get all 3 bans?
All right, TF, Maokai. This is actually going really well so far. I don't want to jinx anything, but man, I think they can do it. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Look at that. Oh.
All right.
All right.
We're getting there.
We should open a Schmeckle bet. Like, are we gonna get through the pick ban phase in client the first time?
Or like, you know what they do for the anthem, the draft, or we do for the picking the champs over under a minute and a half.
Yeah. How long will it take? James the pig. I was eating, not pooping. Okay.
That is I suck Briar's toes. If you don't know,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that is James the pig is indeed. I believe he's also known for his Scion jungle. So
okay,
we will see.
Well, right now, he's known for not being there when he had to pick his champion. Let's see if he can be known for something else pretty soon. Hey, Shadowborn on that Malphite in the mid lane. So is that going to be a full AP Malphite then, or are we going to be looking at?
It's just Jin mid.
What the fuck?
Oh, what
this
am I looking at?
Brand bottom.
My gosh.
Who's farming?
I mean,
Ziggs probably.
Ziggs is surely.
I'm not gonna say Ziggs is farming. I'm gonna say Ziggs is probably farming. They could be doing like, I know for a while there was that double tech where like they would both end up getting a support item after wave 3.
That got nerfed.
That did get nerfed. Okay.
Yeah, hard.
Okay.
Yeah, it's practically that is 100% useless now. So we're definitely not seeing that.
I do think Blitzcrank Aphelios is probably fine into that lane. I think that's going to be very much like a skill. I think advantage goes to Zig's brand because it seems like something they've played before, so it's something they're used to. Whereas Aphelios Blitzcrank probably haven't played against it a lot, but champion-wise, relatively even, I'm thinking.
I mean, if we're looking at this from like a reasonable standpoint, Malphite Jin, Malphite's doing really well in that lane. You know, Jin shouldn't be able to kill Malphite if he's going tank. Varus will go AP to deal with Scion. Blitzcrank will hopefully hook Fiddlestick Zig's brand. Panic Rookern will be the best item in the game this game, I believe. So we will see.
I got two things that I think are going to matter a shit ton. First thing, how this top lane goes. I think this top lane is going to dictate the flow of the game. I think the other two lanes shouldn't get too explosive. Now, I could eat my own fucking words on that one because we saw how game one went with Chieftain in the mid lane. But Jin Malphite feels a little bit more passive, not as explosive. The other thing that's going to matter so much, warding around objectives. Nocturne can turn the lights off if they had advantage on you. Malphite comes in and blows up two of you. If you're going other way around and the other team has the vision, Fiddlesticks goes all in. All of a sudden, you've got a Brandalt with Fiddlesticks burning you down in a couple of seconds. So, like, having the setup going into team fights is going to fucking matter.
This is insane. This will be, like, talk about wombo combo. I mean, Italy did it. Italy showed that they can, you know, pick a hyper carry and, you know, just kind of play around that. But now we're seeing the wombo combo. I mean, like, it's literally the sides are the same, but the teams have flipped.
Yeah, this is preposterous in every manner of the words. Like, what we're watching tonight is not... You know what? No, it is. This is what the LBLCS is. It is fucking weird, and we're here to play with Commercial D. I'm going to be watching Commercial D a lot more often after just the first game being this crazy.
100%. If this is what dictates the entire LBLCS season, I will not be upset.
Neither will I. I'm ready for the strange, weird, blue side always has two ADCs meta. People don't go in the lanes you think they're going in. Fiddlesticks is top, Jin is middle. What is happening?
So two things here. Turtle, how long do you want me to drink for? Because I do see your takes two to tango. And two, if we're thinking about it, wouldn't Jin Varus be a better top lane matchup instead of putting the Fiddle up there? I know it's kind of weird with the Fiddlesticks mid, but that seems a lot better.
You
know
might
what I mean?
see them walking up there and be like, okay, we might want to rotate ASAP. Like, don't, like, everyone hang out near red buff, figure out where we want to go, and then try not to get the shitty matchups, because I do think it super favors Ionia if Varus is against that Fiddlesticks. I think Varus against Jin is really even for both of them, but Malphite into Fiddlesticks, tough as hell for that Malphite. I think Fiddlesticks gets to win that a lot more easily, can just kind of farm that lane, get big, come into those fights. You're going to have to do a bear fact. I also have recognized, Banana Mans, the Void Grubs are actually properly called Kruglets. We'll make sure that we call the Grubs Kruglets this game.
All right. After doing my takes two to tango, once again, my chest does hurt. Let's see here. I won't do one about mating season. We'll skip past those.
What the people want to hear.
I won't talk about them dying. All right. Humans actually provoke many bear attacks. Bear attacks usually happen when humans accidentally enter a bear's territory, such as when hiking or camping. Outside these circumstances, most bears attack only occur as self-defense towards hunters. Usually bears would only attack a human if they come too close.
That's so funny. That's the only time I'd attack a human, too. Bears have a lot of similarity to me. I know that you're a bear, but, like, same thing for me. If a guy gets too close, I'm going at him.
Yeah, I'm throwing hands.
I'm throwing hands at him.
I have paused.
I'm at 10 seconds. I'm at 11.
Okay, tell me. I'm like 2 seconds ahead of you. Hold on.
15. 16.
Oh, I need you to keep counting.
20. 21.
Oh, pause for 1 second and then play.
Pause for 1 second. Play. 25. 26.
Oh, perfect. We're right on.
Great.
We've got it.
We've got more wacky invade strats going on from these teams. Let's take a look down at the other one.
We are.
And then back down at this one.
This is actually just the same thing happening on each side.
Yeah, they're expecting Blitz to come in. They want Scion to get pulled if that is what's happening. He's like up front. Jin's all the way in the back, making sure they don't. They're recognizing that it's not coming in. A lot of pings. This is exactly what I would have expected out of the draft, by the way. They're just doing opposite things.
Yeah, that's just really what I expect. It does look like this Fiddlesticks is gonna start walking top. So it is gonna be Jin mid into this Malphite. I'm also like, if you hear me mute my mic, I am profusely burping from me drinking all these Sprites.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom in really quick. These guys, and then people were freaking out at this angle thing. I'm gonna show them a nice little angle of this lane. Just letting you, if you're driving a car, you shouldn't be looking at this, but if you are driving a car and looking at this, you might get sick, so be careful.
You also got a Takes Two to Tango. I don't know.
I got another one. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Mika's gonna go for the pull, doesn't hit it. Thank goodness, because I'm gonna tango.
All right. So what we have here, I want to mention that this Fiddlesticks is going to be the lane to watch for me. I'm excited to see what the Scion jungle can do. I expect nothing less. These drafts are perfect in my eyes. So. Once again, we're just watching farming. Mostly bot lane. We're gonna see level 2 from both of these champions. It does look like the Fiddlesticks is having a hard time farming against this Varus. That's just what it's gonna be. Fiddlesticks auto attacks are actually paper towels. So
yeah, and Doran's shield started on that Malphite, but still getting pushed in. A nice grab right there. Actually down here in the bot lane as Mika does find Abby, finding a little bit of damage onto him, a knock up onto the brand as well as they're trying to trade back, and they do a pretty good job right there. Lord Chieftain's a real pest in that mid lane on ADCs, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really expect this from Lord Chieftain, to be honest.
Oh, here comes a ghost out of end. They're going to try to find some damage. A flash forward. Can't find the hook, though. Meekin looking for it. Very close.
Both flashes. I also want to note that we do have a double TP bot lane from the side of Italy for this brand and for the Six. So
true. Makes it a little more dangerous to try to fight when you're in the lane, but it makes it a better idea. Another ghost into this lane up here as Isoc Briartoes gonna find some damage onto Varus. A nice cleanse right there, but he is gonna start to take so much as the first blood goes to Scion.
And we're seeing this in action. Oh, and a flash from Jin. So flashes. Do we have any flashes available? We have 2. Oh, we have quite a few actually. We have 4. But a lot of flashes burned in this first 3 minutes.
A lot of summoner spells being used and a huge amount of damage. There's the ignite going on to Shadowborn as well. Will he tick down and be taken out? Looks like a no. Lord Chieftain can't find it, but he might be searching for that W. Trying to get in range, maybe. He does find him, but it's not enough damage.
Man.
That's as close as it gets.
I'd expect this this Jin Malphite lane to go no different early on. Once Malphite has a little level 6, it might get a little dangerous, especially with the Nocturne. So I don't imagine Jin, Ziggs, or Brand will have very much fun once that happens.
Yeah, I'm learning that Lord Chieftain's just a menace. It doesn't matter if he was playing Yuumi mid. This dude's just a freak. That's what I've learned in the last 2 games. If you see, and them standing on a ward, gonna get spotted out. They're gonna see that recall. Careful, Voodoo Mama Juju.
Surely we know that the vision now. Okay. Honestly, the farm's going the same way. I mean, top and mid are just flip-flopped. Fiddle's having a hard time farming against Varus, and Malphite's having a hard time farming against Jin.
Yeah, as you'd expect, the melee champions. Actually, Fiddle's not melee, but he can't really get too close to the minions there.
Paper towels.
Yeah,
paper towels.
Paper towels.
That's what he throws out. This is just pretty standard. I mean, nothing too crazy other than that obvious Scion getting top, but
Sion's
he
gonna
might
look
have
for
a look here onto the bot.
Yeah, he's looking, and Brand has a nice angle that he's going to come in from right now. We're going to zap back down to there in just a second. Meekin and Twice trying to get out. Meekin walks back in for a second, is going to get blasted to safety, and a nice flash over the I Suck Briartoes Q. Nobody goes down.
Intense. Nocturne's going to get grubbed here, which is really, really good. You do get XP from those, so it will just accelerate Nocturne towards that level 6.
Here comes an ultimate. Fiddlesticks is not going to find, though, a nice flash out of Varus. Really well positioned, really well timed flash out of Varus right there. Saved his own life.
I'm actually so happy that we got Fiddlesticks top.
Massive pull right there, actually, onto the Brand. Voodoo Mama Ju taking a lot of damage. They're just pestering.
Just pestering.
They saved the ward.
It does look like we have some action here. Ooh. Burning the flash. A lot of flashes burn. We have one flash in the first 6 minutes.
Yeah, the teams haven't lost the aggression that they had in Game 1. They still have that same high-octane play style that they're going to do. But they're just a little more prepared for it come Game 2 now. Everybody using those summoner spells. They're only useful if you use them. A lot of damage coming out onto this Varus, though. He's trying to trade it right back. Almost gets the full charge. The Drake is going to go to Italy.
Yeah, just opting in for the trade. You know, you get grabbed, I get first drag. It's just a handshake that's been going on pretty much every rank, it seems like. So I do think that the dragon stacking will benefit Italy heavily. It would benefit Ionia as well, but I think that you kind of want these dragons to be stacked because you kind of do want to scale with this comp that they've kind of concocted up.
These fights are going to be really explosive. These people have really important ultimates. It's going to matter so much that you hit more than one person. This Fiddlesticks, this Brand, this Malphite. You need to be in these fights hitting a lot of people. There's so many squishies in this game. So many really good targets.
I also forgot Banana Man is currently scolding us for calling
another friend.
Kruglets.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, the Kruglets.
I apologize.
Who got the most
and
Kruglets so far?
The blue side.
Nocturne's picking him up.
Nocturne's, yep. Airfax from Popova. Give me 2 seconds while I am going to find a good one.
Finding some more bear facts for you guys over at home. Red side taking the gold lead right now, so they are up. Big CS difference in the mid, but Aphelios down the bot lane for the side of Ionia are doing super well. Sion kind of lurking with the ultimate, and here he comes. He's trying to find somebody. No summoners on Twice. It takes a lot of damage from the ultimate. Can he get away from Voodoo Mama Juju? A nice knockup right there. He's been alive for a second longer, but he needs to keep backing up. They try to turn the lights off for him. It's not enough. Here comes the fight in the top lane. And them trying to end just Fiddlesticks. They're looking for it, and they give the kill over to the Varus, so a 1-for-1 trade across the map. Blitzcrank stays alive. Uh-oh, mid lane. Lord Chieftain looking for blood, and he's gonna find it.
Oh, man.
He keeps blowing people under towers. This is what we were expecting for this entire game, is non-stop chaos. A massive Q is going to come out, too, from Briartoes. Voodoo Mama Juju is going to get targeted by that tower. Still has the burning. Here comes Endem onto Lord Chieftain. 3 levels up, though. He's got to be able to find this damage. He's got to be able to do the best he can. He realizes this is a mistake. Can he flash out? Oh, my God. Oh! The flash
curtains open. Oh, my
gosh. Down back to the bot lane. Another fight is going down, and Twice says you got 10 health, but here comes my ultimate, baby, and he takes him out. 2-4 goes the score.
That was insane. I am... Wow. The curtain's open, but, you know, the flash utilized there. I also have my bear fact ready.
Fired off.
While we have some law. So bears engage in self-medication. Bears have been observed engaging in self-medication by consuming certain plants or substances for their medicinal properties. For example, some bears seek out naturally occurring mineral-rich soils or rocks known as geophagy, which can help neutralize toxins in their digestive system or provide essential minerals that they might lack in their diet. They also have been seen eating some plants that may get them high. So, bears are potheads, confirmed.
Mika's kind of a rascal too. He finds another person in here. Sion taking a lot of damage, and Lord Chieftain trying to protect him and save his life. They're going to give the shutdown gold over to the Nocturne, and now they're going to look for some more. Italian Disgrace might be dropping a big ultimate onto these guys, but here comes Varus. Are they going to be able to turn this right now? Massive amount of damage. Uses the ultimate, get over the wall. He might have been able to use that to go back and look at the damage onto Voodoo Mama Juju right there. So much, and here comes Italian Disgrace, finding it onto Mika. Nocturne's going to drop the ultimate, going a little bit deep, but it might just work, and it does. He's able to pick up a kill right there. And they find this Jhin. Sion's already back in the fight. He died first this time. Ionia's tied it up at 4. This game's wild.
I feel like we're just going, like, you ult, I ult, you ult, I ult, you ult, I ult. It seems like we're just taking turns here, fighting for these Kruglets up here.
They are fighting those Kruglets. Good point. A lot more damage coming out. And here comes the curtain. The curtain call is open. Meekin gonna get taken down. And the rest of Ionia might just follow. And nice use of the blast cone keeps this Varus alive as he's able to run away from the Italian Disgrace.
We are, while this is all happening, Ziggs is getting bot tower. He's getting plates. Ziggs super, super efficient at taking these plates.
No way.
So.
No way!
Oh, man.
Oh, he's in a bad... He's caught between fire and hell, so he is going to go down in the end there.
That's actually really big. With, they get the advantage here on the Kruglets. Going, 4 for 2, so that was worth in my eyes.
Yeah, giving a little go over to that Brand and that Fiddle, not too bad here. He is going in that AD, and Meekin's over here in the mid lane. They're going to be able to catch Voodoo Mama Juju back in response and pick up the kill. Blitzcrank that gets the gold for it, though. Uh-oh. Twice, you could be in trouble.
Ziggs did use ult earlier, so as long as he backs right here, he should be safe. We are actually seeing this double TP bot lane actually being utilized. Brand, not the quickest champ, but if he can just TP to a ward, he's already there.
Yeah, and they're going to be looking for Ebby down here in the bot lane. Meekin just waiting to use that knockup, and they do find it. An ultimate going to be coming down as well. Not going to have the damage to trade it back. Going on to that Ophelia is 2-1 now.
Yeah, this will come down to, in my opinion, who wants shot 2.
True.
If Team Ionia gets a good look, they, with this Ophelia so fed, they could just look to blow him up.
Fiddle's looking to come to this. There's a lot of gold about to go on this Varus, because Fiddle's either going mid or coming to make sure they get this drink right here. Which means a lot of plays are going to go Varus' way if he decides to stay top. They have a ward over the wall. Shadowborn is in the vicinity, does have the ultimate up, but it looks like they're calling it off.
Yeah, just a quick little drag. Going 2-0 up. Varus is going to grab these plates, and Ziggs did utilize, TP bot lane. So we're just going to, I'm sure we'll push for this tower here, and we'll probably trade. I imagine that the Ziggs will win the first tower fight just because of the W, obviously.
And there it is.
There it is.
But a good amount of damage thrown on by Varus up there. Was able to grab 2 of them. I don't think those minions are going to finish it off and get him the third. It just might, though.
Yeah, spotting Fiddlesticks on a ward, I believe. So Varus opted to back up. Probably going to finish his Youmuu's. Oh, opted to stay instead.
I like that it shows on my minimap Fiddle in 3 places because it put his wards down.
The effigies, yeah.
Pull over the wall doesn't find Voodoo Mama Juju, but it did graze his nose. If he was a bear, it'd have a different imprint than anyone else's. This could be a really big fight happening here around this Rift Herald. So it looks like everybody's kind of pathing to it. Looks like we're shoving out mid. So remember I said like vision matters so much because if they come over the wall with a big ultimate on a lot of people, it's gonna matter a lot. A lot of damage coming down. Look at this play from Italian Disgrace. They're able to pick up 1. They're looking for Shadowborn. Has to ult away right onto a trap too. Could be a problem as Lord Chieftain's trying to hunt him down. Meekin's like, I guess I'll protect you for a second here, bud. See if we can do this. Sion might find him.
Oh, the drift! The Tokyo drift out of the Sion right there. I tried to figure out what Sion's going to be building, and I still have no idea. He's playing Shopkeeper right now because I actually have zero clue what these items finish into.
And here's this big rip here. It's gonna be a double tower take out of these guys in one fell swoop. And all of a sudden, Italy's super on the map. A big ultimate, though. Look at this damage coming out. They're gonna try to capitalize as much as they can. It's a 2v4, but it's a 1-for-1 so far. It's like they will lose their second, and Meekan's like, guys, that was a little ambitious. I wasn't there yet. Uh-oh.
That is...
Might be able to find the damage. He does find the damage right there. And nice use of the cleanse as well. Emmy getting taken down by Meekan on the back right there. Here comes a big shield. Can't find the hook, though.
Oh, man. This, a really big, Felio said he's going to send a message with that flash ultimate. Looking to one-shot as best as he can. Obviously, it turned out it was 1-for-1. Or 2-for-1, I don't remember.
Ended up being like a 2-for-2 in the end.
2-for-2?
Surprise
man.
party for Varus, one he did not want to be invited to. He does get taken down by Voodoo Mama Juju. Down in the bot lane, a couple of people going for I.T.A.L.Y Briar Toes right now. He's just trying to get to safety, but he gets pulled back in. He's getting beaten down nice and slow, but teleports coming in. The bot lane heroically coming to the rescue, as well as Italian Disgrace meeting up with them. And Italy gonna save their own and take one down.
I just want to note here that I.T.A.L.Y Briar Toes just survived a 3-man gank, and he has 2.5k gold in the bank.
Oh, he's a
he has not opted to back. He has not opted to back whatsoever. He is saying, I'll back when I die.
Yeah, I can shop when I'm dead. I don't need to waste precious game time when I could be getting more gold. Spending it.
Exactly.
Nice pulling right there, though. A little bit of damage coming out. He does get taken down pretty quickly. He's about to go into his death realm and take them all down, but Nocturne on the backside trying to bother all the rest of them. Drops into a spot of 4, though. Look at that damage out of Varus. He's trying to take these guys down solo. He takes down 1, and now they're on the back foot. Italy running with
You
their
could see a
big
flash
boost.
ult.
See a
Flash
lot of
Malphite ult
damage.
still
Massive
available.
hit right there. Malphite might be looking for it. I think they're going to take down Evie pretty safely right there. Varus drops pretty low. Malphite doesn't even have tier 1 boots. He's flashes over the wall, but can't find anybody with that ultimate. Italian Disgrace in the bush. And here comes the ultimate in response, trying to do all the damage that he can. Can he finish him off? It gets really close with Aphelios.
Man.
The shutdown goal.
You know, like, not too bad. This is insane. These teams really want to kill each other.
It's another bloodbath of a game. We saw how game 1 went, especially with that Draven having an insane amount of kills. This game already has an insane amount of kills. Not even 20 minutes yet, and we're almost at 30 kills.
You know, do we have an LBLCS record for most kills in a game?
Oh, it's so high. There was a game once where it was like 2.5 kills a minute. It was something that was like out of the world.
Can I get a check on that? If there's a wonderful person in here that knows, can I get a check on that? Because that is actually...
We've got some archives. We could go and find it. It's gonna be a big fight right here. This Jhin is huge. Here comes an ultimate. They're gonna look for a fight right now. He drops it in the middle, but he can't find anybody. Open up the floodgates here, but he's able to pull him out of it. A sacrificial move from Meekan, trying to save the rest of his team as they're doing damage to the front line of Sion. Can they finish him off? Maybe the Q right here will do it, but he doesn't connect on it. A nice ultimate from that Ziggs right now. And Kate Shadowborn taking so much damage. Can he reply? He gets stunned up.
Look at Fiddle's on the side.
Down.
Fiddle on the side. Fiddle on the side.
Oh, they gotta be careful because he might try to come in. He is spotted on a ward, though. And this should just be third dragon for him.
Man, oh man, this is insane. We are going to get the third drag here for what seems like, at least it should be over here to Team Italy. You know, stacking drags. Once this, you know, if it's Ocean Soul, they're going to have a really hard time killing the Sion, who is opting for an absolute health stack. I am still confused as to what his second item will be.
So is he. He doesn't know yet either. He's not found out.
He is playing shopkeeper. That is okay. We'll figure it out eventually.
We've seen this move out of Italy, though. Sometimes they just buy items, not really with an end goal in mind. So on the Draven.
We're just to highlight quickly. I mean, Lord Chieftain, back-to-back games where he's popped off. I mean, that's pretty impressive. An ADC
Oh,
mid
and here
laner.
comes so much damage onto Fiddle. They're gonna find him, and they should be able to take him out. They do.
That's a good look. That's a good pickup to find. If you know, you kind of need to look right now with Malphite ult to capitalize on this 4v5
Yeah, get
on numbers.
Aphelios in here. He has his ultimate up. You have the Malphite ult. If you can find Lord Chieftain, if you can find Ebby together in one of these ultimates, you can really look to take a lot here. 1 tower to 3 towers. There's a lot of standing gold on the map for Ionia, but they need to win a fight while they have an advantage. Meek is looking for it. Pulls a Scion, but he's a big, meaty boy. It might not be the best thing for you. They are doing a lot of damage to him. A nice ultimate out of 6. There's the re-engaging. Here comes the Jin. Massive ultimate out of Shadowborn. The backline is Malphite takes down one with Nocturne. Here's a huge hit from Varus as well. Everybody trying to run away, but the teleport in from Fiddle was massive.
My gosh!
Italian disgrace finally redeeming himself.
Holy smokes, this is going crazy. We're having some really they needed to be a little more aggressive there, I think, on the side of Team Ionia, but nonetheless, not a bad look. At something could connect. Miku gonna, you know, pester Italian disgrace here.
He's actually taking a lot of damage from the towers right there. Is super low and could get taken out by Endem, and he does a huge amount of shutdown gold. He's looking for a second one. He grabs that one too.
My. Flying around the map and Nightmare himself.
So much damage. Nocturne is going to get 3 kills right here. That's a triple kill. 3 of them are off the map. Voodoo Mama Juju is teleported in. He should be able to finish him off. Can he kill Nocturne, who's ticking down? He will. The burn is endless. Malphite just trying to chase him down right here.
Malphite ult not quite up yet. So Voodoo Mama Juju is going to escape by the hairs on his chin.
I want to be really clear. Malphite does now have tier 1 boots.
Holy, wait, we weren't.
Last fight he didn't have any boots, and now he's got tier 1.
Huge.
He'll get to tier 2 eventually. He's cooking. Let him cook.
We are. Watch Scion farm here. I think he's going Unending Despair. Second. I don't think he's gonna build a Sunfire item. So this Scion's only gonna get tankier. He's gonna be exceedingly hard to kill, especially when he finishes that Unending Despair. So, and then if they can get this 4th dragon or this 4th Ocean Soul, which they are pinging right now, so they do want that prio.
Yeah, if they can find it, it will be massive for them. It's gonna make them virtually unkillable. Lord Dom's finished on this Aphelios. Varus working towards that 3rd item right now. He's in some trouble though. Scion could choose to go in on him. He does have ultimate available. He's got the Ebby backup damage. There's a little bit of the slow. They take the first turret very quickly. He has to flash away. Here comes the rest of the team.
I think this could be a good look. Fiddle's not necessarily around right now.
Fiddle's not around, but neither is that Malphite. The big tanky engagers are not in the vicinity. We're watching the top lane fight, because apparently it's more entertaining. Down back bot lane, and they find him an ultimate, getting hooked onto him. He gets pulled back, and look at the damage as it follows. And them gonna drop his ultimate, but they lost vision onto the Jin, who misses his 4th shot, can't find a kill, and they're actually winning this 2-1 right now. But Scion's gonna go to his death mode. He's gonna look for Nocturne, can't grab him with the Jin W. Be able to escape safely. That last bounce was almost enough, and Twice looking to find Ebby too.
Oh. This Twice is nice on this Aphelios. I did do that on purpose in case you're wondering.
Very good.
He's, you know, he's got some combos there. Unfortunate that he missed the ultimate. I think he could have. Zig Seraph probably just would have been popped, but it was a good look at first.
Yeah, Scion's dead for 6 more seconds. Does not have ultimate. Oh, they're actually looking for Fiddle right here because Twice has looped around. He's going to just chunk him down so fast. So Fiddle also dead. That means Soul is up for the taking. Pings onto Baron, though. Varus gets dropped low from a Jin W.
Yeah, looks like they'll just opt in to trade for just Baron for Drag Soul. Not necessarily the best idea.
Voodoo Mama Juju's right here, has the ultimate up. Just wants to get it down and onto them to cause a massive amount of damage. He might get pulled over the wall though.
If he steals it, I'll give you $1.
Okay, I'll take your $1.
Gonna turn off the lights. Sion is gonna ult up. Oh my,
It was
651.
So close. Sion is gonna find that Blitzcrank, and Blitzcrank might get stunned for a year and a half. He can't move. Finally gets to run away. And here comes the Jhin ultimate looking for him. Finds with the first tap. Briar Toes.
Briar Toes wants it, man. I mean, he's got the backup, and enough help. They are gonna stop the Jhin. Or the Malphite.
Malphite is trying to just dodge underneath this tower. Doing a pretty good job, honestly. Staying alive as long as he possibly could. But Briar Toes could take that tower.
That was 9 tower shots, in case you were wondering. I did start counting.
It was too many. It was too many tower shots.
Too many. This Sion build, and Sion Jungle in general is doing a great job. You know, he's keeping up in farm. He's actually ahead of farm of this Nocturne, who is a power farmer most of the time. So, I'm pretty impressed. He's got good gank set up. So, you're getting bare seal of approval on this Sion Jungle. I am a fan, officially.
A couple of follows getting dropped in chat. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'm thinking right now, I definitely would rather be on the team that has the Ocean Soul over the Baron, but Baron means that they have it and Italy can't go and grab it. So it's going to be harder for them in the end. They needed Baron last time to end even with that massive Draven, so they're stalling out the game a little bit. Maybe they're trying to get that 3rd item onto Aphelios, that 4th item onto Varus, and just find some picks with this. Blitzcrank can't find Ebby right there, but pretty close.
Yeah, I think this will come down to if Miku can grab Brand or Ziggs. If they do, that's a lot of damage being, you know, that's just not there for the team of Italy. So,
Big Parmesan, great name, first off. And second off, thank you for the follow.
Shout out Big Parm. He did play in game 1. That is, I believe, Doobie Smooth.
Great name, too. Guy's full of great names. How do you find an answer to this right now? Because they got themselves split up really well in this 1-3-1.
I think you have to, yeah, I mean, you have to utilize the Baron as much as possible. I would probably just, like, 4-man mid.
We could find one right here. This might be a way to break it because they're finding some damage onto him. Going golden, he does have flash. He is not going to survive, though. He gets over the wall. Here comes Nocturne into this fight, trying to find some damage onto this Jhin. Does fear him. A massive ultimate's not going to connect from the Aphelios, though. Trying to return some damage. It's a 1-for-1. And Shadowborn just trying to deal with the infinite Briar Toes that cannot die. So much health on this guy.
I don't know if you saw the Jhin auto Q that landed onto Nocturne, but I think it was their entire health bar. This Jhin is exceedingly fed. This Lord Chieftain is showing that he is proficient on these ADC mid laners.
Yeah, he likes doing those big burst damage moves. He likes to be powerful. He's got a lot of gold on him. If they can take him out of these fights, try to put a little more focus onto him. Meekin trying to look for him right now. He's gonna break that shield, but Briar Toes in the vicinity. Is he gonna flash? Look for the hook. Team is coming in. A teleport, and here comes Nocturne trying to time it with the rest of them. Shadowborn trying to find the damage onto him. It looks like they are gonna find a kill onto him, but not before Nocturne goes down. A 1-for-1. Oh, but Fiddle on the back line. A massive ultimate's gonna find 3 of them. Ebby now is gonna go down next. Barrett's still pretty safe on the back end, but here comes Cyan from the back. Looking for Twice right now. Twice getting totally chased out of this fight. Can he get pulled off? He can. A massive pullback from Meekin.
This could be a penta angle.
Yeah. Voodoo Mama Juju taking some more poke from Varus. It's a 2-for-3 right now. The game being held onto its edges. But they are in a bad spot. They need to get back to their base, be able to defend from the front.
Yeah, I mean, from the side, if you're blue side right now, that's really good. You know, you had the Baron, you caught up in gold a little bit. Now, I mean, I believe the gold was at like 6K or 6.5K, and you know, we're down to about 4.8. So, I mean, so we're looking to extend this game. This could go a very long time.
Everything is trying to gaslight in chat. Won't work, bud. Been here the whole time. Italy's a little wild with it. So is Ionia, Both teams are absolutely insane people. I love them all. Edgingus is the most mortal man I've ever met, chat. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. One of these teams might be immortal, though. Yeah, this next fight goes out. I was talking about how important vision can be here. They do spot a couple. Can they break that shield off of Lord Chieftain? I mean, this is for all of the apples. This is Elder Drake spawning in 30 seconds.
This is for all the apples was not a saying I thought I'd hear today.
Saying you can't live without a lot of damage coming on. They're going to drop that Scion. I'll try to get away from them. Now they don't have that to engage for this dragon fight.
This could be a really good angle.
A lot of damage
Curtain Call is gonna.
Block. They find.
Yukun is gonna grab that last one. That's 2 key ultimates down. We could still look. Need to do the vision control though, as Fiddle is probably gonna look for that big R.
Lord Chieftain, wrong place, wrong time, taking so much damage, and Twice should be able to finish him off. He does. Now Scion to the back a little bit. Can they find this Fiddle? Meekin's right next to him. Not safe to all. The 2 APCs are getting zoned out of the fight right here, but Grant trying to find his way back in. The jungler is down. The jungler is down. And Shadowborn's going all in on Voodoo Mama Juju, trying to frontline for his team, but his team has run away. A sacrificial lamb that's thrown up. And now Ionia can look for this right here. Italian Disgrace going to take some damage right now. Trying to find a way into this fight. Ebby's still alive. Voodoo Mama Juju still alive. They're taking down the Elder. This is really tense. Can they find a way in?
This is super tense.
Ultimate's still up for him. I think Elder's going to go the way of Ionia. And has this game just flipped on its head? Or has Brand found a way to do some damage right here? We're going to back up.
I mean, if you're blue side, you take this 100% and you walk Baron right now with Elder Dragon. You can force it. That scared me drastically. I thought that was actually Fiddle's.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of Varus too. He just threw his ult. He was like, I don't even know what's happening. Get away from me. Get away from me.
This is intense. This is the closest game. We're down. I just mentioned earlier, we were down 5K, and now it's a 2K game. That's almost neglectable in the sense of, at least on blue side.
Can I be really honest with you? Cade Shadowborn is a goddamn Chad. 08 and 9 and just walks into these fights. He's like, yeah, I'll take 4, I'll 5. I'm just going to walk right at him, guys. You guys do your thing. I'm going to block for you. I'm just a big, meaty man.
Both of these tanks right now, Malphite and Scion, kind of doing about the same thing. They don't care. They're just going.
Yeah, I'm here for the team.
I love it.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I suck Briartars might actually look for a little bit of a back door here. These guys are in a weird position. They know where they all are.
I think you have to force this. I think you need to get vision so that Fiddlesticks can't, do the Fiddle thing. But this is a good play. This is a good play from Red. Just take mid. Yeah. Maybe look. Malphite's not very close, so
but they're going to look for a kill. Look at all the damage coming out onto them so quickly, and them drop super low. But here's an ultimate in response from Barons. Can they find the kill? They do. It's a 1-for-1 trade. On the back line, here comes Malphite, taking it all, doing what he can. Voodoo Mama Juju dropping low, and there's Meekin in response, getting all the way up in their face. Okay, and they find Twice. If Twice goes down, this could be a massive end to the game. A massive pull at the right time from Meekin, but he gets stunned up. He gets knocked down, and Aphelios is out of the fight. It's just Varus and Blitzcrank. Can they hold on to the game as 4 are going to push down their neck?
This is insane. This is actually the most insane thing. We've gotten the Elder flip. It looks like they're going to go straight to the Baron, which is the correct call. I think they'll have a hard time, defending this and making sure they don't get it.
There's no smite, but there is Nocturne in 5 seconds. It could have that ultimate. They could stall it out a little bit, or if they could pull Scion away, if they could get some good poke damage, if they could deter them. There's the pulling the Scion away. Now they're trying to find some damage onto him. Nocturne's almost in range, but he's not quite here yet. They need to stall it out a little bit longer, find some more damage onto the right people. Not quite enough, as Isaac Briartoes does secure the Baron at the last moment here. Over the wall, here comes Italian Disgrace, has to flash away, and now Fiddlesticks might be in danger. He's getting taken down. A massive catch right there from the chin. Oh my god, he's able to snipe the Baron in the back row.
Oh my gosh, American sniper, but the Italian sniper. Holy smokes.
Italy finding him all the way from his home country of Italy.
This is this is unfathomable how close this game is.
Yeah, this is a wild one.
This Lord Chieftain is showing that he's a menace. You know, ADC mid, I don't know if he plays anything else, but dear Lord, he's been having 2 games on this Draven and this Jhin pick.
Mika's going a little bit far forward. I don't know if he wants to be all the way up here. That's a pretty tanky build.
I almost want this to go to a game 3 just so we can see what another ADC played mid.
Just to see what the real true meta of commercial group D is.
Exactly.
It is
what does this guy have in his bag?
Well, there's more ADCs, so probably
True.
probably a third one. Will blue side, if we go to a game 3, will blue side pick 2 ADCs again? That's the other question too.
That's true.
Elder Dragon in a minute 45-ish. So, like, I don't know if there's an end. They have Baron right now. They needed Baron to end last game. Over the wall.
Looks like they are just going to show out bot here
Shadowborn.
and try to maybe look.
You know, a little sneaky.
Maybe look for this.
They're going to pull over the Scion, not necessarily the squishiest target.
Let's get a, I'm going to do a health check on the Scion real quick. It is at 5,700. He does have 1,500 stacks.
Yeah, this is an absolute bonkers end of the game. Just because Italy's up in gold doesn't mean a lot right now. Really, the Dragons and the Baron is doing it for them. That is what's going to give them the edge in these fights. They're just clearing wave after wave, and here comes an ultimate from Jhin. He's going to try to pepper them down. Good hit onto Twice. Twice trying to dodge, but almost gets totally taken out.
Oh my gosh.
Zig's almost able to knock down this tower. It's almost in range. Shadowborn trying to find an entry point for his team. I'm
like standing up. I don't know if you know this or not. I'm like, hey, so I'm just like,
yeah, my vitals are going absolutely crazy, and so are signs as he's dropping lower and lower. Anthem has no mana. He can't find it in the fight, and they are going to find the kill. Malphite's on the board with his first kill of the game, and can he back out of this and stay alive? It looks like he'll be able to and be fine as they hold on to the game even longer.
This is super close. I believe he's going to be down for this Elder Dragon. This could be fantastic for the side of Team Ionia here.
Yeah, spawning in a few seconds. They're going to try to burn this down really quickly, but they have no smite. They have no smite. Scion is dead. Nocturne running over here. Can he get over this wall? Can they get wards in? They have wards in. This is going to be a wild end of the game right here. Let's see if they can go. Here comes Beacon over the wall. Here comes the ultimate. They're looking for Brand first. Can they find him? He goes golden to hang on to the game a little bit longer. A lot of damage coming out, and it's dropping lower and lower. Elder's right away. It does get fighted. Blue team takes it. Can they take the rest of the fight? Twice going crazy on him. Twice finds one. Twice fights it back. He gets another. Double kill here for the Aphelios, and Ionia are still in this game.
Is he dodging? Oh my gosh, Aphelios got out twice with the oh my gosh.
Got speed though.
It's got some speed. I love it. You know, for Aphelios, Aphelios didn't really have the best guns right there. He did have the sniper in the red, not terrible, but not the best for these team fights. If he can get the proper guns, I think he could one-shot this entire team.
If he has the setup, if he can get in there and do the right stuff, he's a menace right now with what he has built. He is almost full build. We're nearing 40 minutes in this game too. Can Ionia punch back? Can they put this to a third game?
You know, I mean, your carries, if you're Team Ionia, your carries have the goal.
Yeah.
You know, Aphelios is close to his 5th item. Varus is full build. Maybe a GA being built here on Nocturne. This could be it. You know, Malphite opting for the Malignant, so his ult is going to be up quite quickly.
Yeah, Twice trying to just burn through his Travis Cannon. Briartoes setting up the next Baron, as that's the next major objective in a little less than a minute now.
Also, I just want to mention the upgraded like Baron, like Scuttle in blue and red, amazing. I love it.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. This is going to be the craziest game. Hopefully of today. I mean, I'm sure that, what, we had 8 games going on today?
Something like that, yeah. An absolutely
Surely,
preposterous number.
surely we've entered, this is the craziest game, or at least series.
Getting dropped
Curtain
right
call
now.
is...
First one dodge. Everybody going dark, but Nocturne not choosing to take it. Beacon looking for a pull. Not dropping it either. Everybody's nervous now. Now you're at the stage of the game. One mistake is the whole game.
We do have Pride on this. They look like they're just gonna burn it.
Shadowborn on the other side. They
This
might
is
be
the right
turning
call.
and looking for a fight here. It's the middle of the pit. This could be
Holy
absolutely
smoke.
crazy. A flash out right there. And they look to finish it, and they do.
He's got the
Aphelios
fiddle.
picks it up, and now the rest of the fight is going to ensue. A massive pull onto Jin takes him out of the fight for just a second. They're able to trade onto that Cyan. It's a 1-for-1. He misses with the ultimate though. Twice doesn't hit anybody, and now everything's going wrong. Jin does fall, but Varus is left alone as Italy rips through Ionia.
This Baron could... We did secure the Baron on side of TM Ionia. He is going to have these Baroned up minions to help him out, try to protect his base. That was insane.
He's got to pull off a stunning performance against these guys right here. Get some poke layered down. That's the start of it. He's got to poke the right people. Don't bother. Okay, drops the ultimate early just to make sure he can get some damage down onto him. There's the everything forward, the flash, the proto belt. They're looking for him. Can they find him? He stays alive a little bit longer. You got 10 seconds on Shadowborn. He can hold this.
The Maw is going to excellent value this game from this Varus. You know, there's 3 AP champions up. He's getting the absolute most value out of this.
Commercial League is batshit crazy. If this is what Commercial League is a wild ride this season.
It's always. This is Commercial is like easily my favorite league, like by far. It's always 100% absolutely craziness every single night.
Both these teams. This is also a big moment to test your mental in a late game. Second game of a series. You've been playing for a while. We had 3 attempts to make the correct client lobby. So this game's really been over an hour long. You gotta stay focused.
I forgot about that.
You can't make a mistake. Varus able to hold on, puts them in such a wild ride because another Elder Dragon's going to spawn.
The third Elder of this series. I am like astonished. I'm almost tired.
I'm tired for them.
I'm tired for them too, especially if we're getting a game 3 out of this series.
Yeah, Meekan's looking really aggressive for something. Not gonna go in. This Scion is stacking infinitely. Just remember that.
I'll do the check. Don't worry. We are close to 6.5k health with almost 2k stacks.
Wild.
You know they are gonna have mid prio with this super minion wave, so they do get to set up for this Baron or this Elder Dragon rather.
Elder Dragon, yeah, Vision's so important here. They have really good setup. Varus has to respond to this Fiddlesticks right now in the top lane, which means it's on the onus of everybody else. I think Aphelios' ult is going to matter so much. Hopefully he's trying to figure out what guns he wants to use, just chewing down the stuff in the mid lane here. Red buffs going to the side of the red team. Italy been in a position to win it most of the game, but the mental out of Ionia has been superb.
Absolutely. I would be like, oh my gosh, I think I would be tired, exhausted.
I almost feel like if I was on Italy, I'd be like, are you sure we want to go for this one again? Haven't we been losing this fight a lot?
Yeah, Fiddle's top right now. We are going to have to see a late TP if he... Yes, he does have TP, so maybe that is the angle.
There might be stalling just so we can get more stuff. They are going to back up out of there. Varus has backed to deal with it. Varus does not have TP. That means they know now Varus is there. They're going to look for a fight as soon as they can. Finding
Varus
really
is following
good damage. Varus is moving over right now. Here comes the teleport in response. They're going to have to back up out of this area. Just try to hold them on. They might be able to catch one right now. They're making everything go dark. But Malphite will be the first one to go down. They pull him over the wall, and a lot of damage coming out onto this backline. And then drop super low. Twice gets hit by the Fiddlesticks ult. He finds almost everybody with it. Massive ultimate in response is only going to find one, though. Aphelios not finding the whole group like he wanted. He can't walk into that bush. 3 against 5 as 2 have gone down and they have no smite now.
Oh my gosh. It's still be stolen. Varus is here.
We've seen things crazier happen. They can't pull Scion over the pit. That would have been the best way for them to do it, and it does go down. It did drop to 1 health, though. It's in stealable range.
All right, now with this Elder Dragon, is this where they end it? Are we going to get a 50-minute game?
I think this is where they end it, but I don't know.
It could go either way. The Elder buff is going to be hard to deal with, but especially with this Jhin damage,
Are they going to wait a minute and get Baron and then end it, or are they going to make a big push right now with it?
I'm assuming... I have no idea.
It looks like they're setting up for the Baron, right?
Yeah, I mean that we're gaining vision around it. We're gonna steal away this blue. Mikuin's gonna walk into this. Didn't steal the bear or the blue buff there.
You gotta find somebody out of place. You gotta look for somebody who's not where they need to be, and you need to capitalize and get out. I think if you're on the side of Ionia right here, because here they come down the middle.
We do have Buggle's 60k Schmeckles on the line right now.
That's true. And then makes it all go dark. Fires into the nightmare.
That's the curtain call used. That's a large part of the Jhin safety is coming from that curtain call.
They can't get near each other because there's 2 big tanks and there's 4 just damage dealers on each team. Trying to figure out a way to play this here. Can't find it on the hook, though. Puts him in a little bit of trouble. A lot of damage on the Voodoo Mama. Juju gets knocked up. And see if he can take it down. There's the open in reply. Here goes Unstoppable on that Scion. Italian disgrace into the back right deep. There's the Ziggs ult, though. He's going to find Aphelios. And Italy are sweeping through Ionia. They're going to take them all down. They're going to take this series. And this is going to be a 2-0 for Italy.
Oh my gosh. The Ziggs absolutely going like atomic right there with the ultimate on top of some like 4 champions, what it seems like. Looks like we are gonna go for the end. 8 minutes. Holy smokes.
Ionia fought valiantly. An honorable showing, but ultimately Italy taking it too.
Holy smokes.
I mean,
that
was a banger.
Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't know if you can see the damage chart yet, but 71k from Varus.
We'll pop that open right now.
Jhin, holy smokes. Jhin doing 61k.
Wow.
I mean, holy smokes, dude.
This is one of those games that feels amazing to win and just brutal to lose. That slugfest of a game. Absolutely wild. That Fiddlesticks ultimate at the end was so clutch. The Ziggs ultimate hitting onto Aphelios too and immediately taking him out was also so important. And it did all come down to them finally winning an Elder Dragon fight and being able to bring it into their base to end the game. They don't have that, or the Elder's the other way. It goes the other way in that fight.
That was the absolute punches back and forth. It felt like it was just like Malphite ult, Nocturne ult, and then it was just the Scion Fiddle ult combo. I mean, it was literally like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali going at it each other. It's what it felt like. Just punches after punches after punches.
Yeah. The top laner for Team Ionia is a player I think every team has got to be afraid of. Giru's is nuts. Lord Chieftain on the side of Italy has got to be a mid laner everybody's confused about and afraid of, because the dude's rocking ADCs in the mid lane and he's dominating 23, 6, and 12. That's my MVP for the series. His Draven game was absolutely gnarly too. I mean, this guy's a beast.
I mean, like, the stat line speaks for itself with Lord Chieftain. I mean, dropping 20 kills in both games. He was 40. I'm doing the math right now. He was 44 and 10. with between both games right there, he is clearly the MVP. I agree. He's my MVP of this series as well. That was insane.
Yeah, just a monstrous performance. And there's some more games going on right now. I'm going to give a little cue in for everybody else about what is going on for other games that are happening tonight. I just want people to know what's going down. There's another Commercial D game happening right now. Louisiana Tech is playing against Monkey's Revenge. There's 2 Commercial B games, 2 financial games, and an economy game happening tonight. I mean, Tuesday Night League is occurring right now. That is going to be it for me and Bear, though. We really enjoyed this one. This was a heck of... next time either of these teams play, I'm going to be looking for them because I want to watch another one of these.
I know. I 100% want to watch both of these teams play. That was just
Another
amazing.
friend.
Italy. Whew. The picks were insane.
Yeah.
This go around.
Yeah. And big respect to Team Ionia for picking 5 Ionian champions game 1. That is killer. Bear, I'm going to let you sign us off with a Bear fact, and then I'm going to cut it.
All right. The ending Bear fact is going to be, as I quickly look for one, as I scroll up, the most famous bear in fiction is a sloth bear. The title for the most famous sloth bear belongs to Baloo from the Jungle Book. Baloo taught the law of the jungle to the protagonist Mowgli, as well as to younger animals in his care. I appreciate you all for watching this amazing series. We will be back with more. This is the Low Budget LCS, and thank you guys for watching.